off in our quest for extraterrestrial life. And it is my portfolio. Gina, what is it? It's my portfolio of pictures on my iPhone 8. Pictures that I took with my clip-on lens, which is right here, and documenting the types of one particular type of UFO ship and life forms in the sky since 2018. And we're going to continue because what we tuned in, I just now had a deja vu. This was the last image that we truly did zoom up on when we were looking, and we found out that this right here, this looks like some type of civilization that doesn't look normal whatsoever. It doesn't. Hello, be a blessing. It doesn't look normal. In fact, it looks like it has like black cubes and stuff. This is what we were looking at yesterday, and it was the most mind-boggling that I have ever seen. It is. Hold on one second. If you're just tuning in. Oh, it's very interesting. I got to take off my socks. I may even have to roll up my sleeves, is what I just might have to do. I think I will take off my socks and roll up my sleeves so we can get started. Y'all got to look up here. Look up here at the life on the wall. Let's see if I can, yeah. You can look up there. There's some life on the wall. Actually, some ships and stuff of that nature. Yeah, this is our wall of ships. Our wall of things. I gotta get out of this hot flannel shirt. Hold on a second. We gotta get it going. We do. I can't be having a flannel shirt up here. No can do for that. Gotta get something lighter. I got something much lighter to wear than a flannel shirt. I'm almost done. Gotta get myself nice and comfortable is what I gotta do. So you gotta look at the ceiling because it feels a lot better. I feels so much better now. Do you, Gina? I feel a lot better now. I feel more comfortable. I really do feel comfortable. I want to feel comfortable in what I'm doing, so that's how come I'm doing it. You gotta feel comfortable. You gotta like what you're doing. You gotta like what you're doing and do what you like. Welcome, everyone. This was the most unusual. Hello, Al, honey, Applebrooks, honey. Michael, Ronald, Dennis, Purple Goddess. Be a blessing. Okay. We've got it. Hello there, hippie. I'll say, because this is where we left off, right here. And we zoomed up. If you missed last night's video, you missed that. This is how it looked right here. This were some of the things that we were zooming up on. This is how it was looking. This is my portfolio off of my iPhone 8. It's my work. It's my documentation for the search for extraterrestrial life. That's what it is. And it came from like this photo. Oh, I better get this one light out, y'all. Hold on, let me second. Let me get it out. Okay, I got it out. I got the one light out. This right here. It came from this photo. You can see the timestamps on it. Oh, this was the one. This was the one where we examined them because you can see that they're there. Yeah, if you missed it, you missed this. It's like layers upon layers. It's giving me a hot flash. It really is giving me a hot flash thinking about this, trying to figure this out. How on earth a civilization like this could even exist It doesn't even look human. It does. It's not human. It's like some type of a hive-like thing. It's like their world that they live in. Um, Ella. Now, granted, if I were to work some unworked pictures, I would probably be pulling out more of this stuff because I've got a lot of pictures that have not been worked. But somehow I feel like the cubes are involved. You know, when the sun had their explosion and stuff like that, I feel like they are involved in this somehow, some way. That's truly what I feel like. I mean, that's like a beautiful piece of artwork too. I think it is. Lovely piece of artwork. If you like artwork, it is, it'd make a beautiful picture. But when we zoom up, you can see it. We will go on to the rest of the pictures, but I wanted to look at this more because it was, did they do that to my sound again? They took my sound out? They need to stop messing with my sound is what I got to say. Okay, I think we're here now. You can hear me. They don't want us to talk about this. Thank you, Al Honey. They do not want us to talk about this. In fact, they made me so sleepy. I was so drained of my energy. I did not even want to come on here. And I thought, it's 8:35 and something out there does not want me to come on here and even do a video because I have been showing my portfolio on my iPhone 8. Something has literally been trying to siphon out the energy of me. I was fine until I sat down, and it did. I felt it going, sucking it right out of me. I thought, no, I'm going to show it. But we could really be looking at some type of another galaxy or planet within my phone. It's a world within a world. Multi-layers. This is what we were looking at last night. Multi-layers. You know, the sun could even look like that also. It could. If you look at the sun, it has all these different types of layers to it. It's truly one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. It really makes a person think. Makes you think, what on earth? Because it feels like a species to me. It truly does feel like a species, if not a whole entire civilization. is what it feels like. Otherwise, how on earth could you get this to show up? If it wasn't some type of a civilization itself, really. I remember working these pictures and I thought, "Ah, this is the strangest thing. It's like uncovering layers and layers and layers is what it's like. Layers upon layers upon layers of something that you didn't want to even share, because I didn't even want to share it because it looked so strange. It looked so strange. I remember contemplating, do I even want to share that? I did. And that was back in 2019. Did I even want to share it at all? Because I think this was one of the big ships. I'm just going to tell you, I have seen this ship come out of the sun on NASA's product. It's that shape right there. I did a video on it too, and it's wild. It was so wild. Let's move on, because we've looked enough at this thing right here, because I can't make heads or tails out of it. It's just too fascinating. I could sit and stare at it for a long time, and you could probably sit and stare at it for a very long time. But this is one of those ships. They fly around. Definitely they fly around inside their galaxy that they live in. They do. Let's see if we can let's see how this looks if I shrink it down. This you're looking at my portfolio, my digital portfolio of what has been documented, and it kind of looks like there's little bitty beings in here. It does. And that looks like little bitty beings too. Can we get a clearer image of that? Maybe not. Because those images right... Oh, thank you. Wait a minute. We were zooming up on a photo of the sun or moon, and they had somewhat of a pattern like that. They did. These, whatever they are, life forms, they can, they have different colors. They do. To them. And it's another dimension. It is another dimension. Is, you see Salem, Indiana, December 2018 at 5:10 a.m. I guess I went outside and I took that picture. Let me see. Did I take that picture or work that picture at 5:10 a.m. in the morning? Yeah, I probably did. It's probably the day after. It was on the Christmas break or something. It was something going on. And I was unsure of to share anything that I captured. Totally unsure. Because of, look at this. How are you going to explain something like this? How are you going to explain this to people? Especially if you're thrown into this arena and you got to share stuff like this. And I had to share stuff like this. And all I could do was just share it. That's it. Just share it. And try to figure out how to work the pictures. I mean, it looks beautiful. It's just a beautiful piece of art. I love it. I do love it. Look at that. It's like, that's their civilization right here. Whatever they are. They highly advanced. Length the Human 2. Do you know that there is a book, and it was called Our Hearts Were Young and Gay. It was a really old book, and it was at a time when gay meant happy. Our hearts were young and happy. Go look it up and educate yourself. Okay? Educate yourself. Yeah, you can do it. I promise you. See, now look at these. Yeah, see, well, Apple Brooks is not going to tolerate your playing around, and that's great. Our Apple Brooks honey doesn't like to play like that, and that's fine with me. Her doesn't have to. Okay, now we got some ships. I think I might have a little bit too much bright light coming down from up here. I'm going to make it go a little dimmer. Okay, I've got some of the bright light going down. Maybe. We got to try to get this in here, you all. I got to try to zoom up. See if I can get these images because it's hard to get them. If you're just tuning in, this is my portfolio. If you're wanting to know what it is, it's my portfolio on my iPhone 8. You know how artists, if you do artwork and stuff, and you have to make your own portfolio. This is my portfolio, my digital portfolio from my own iPhone, from my own images that I took. And I have not shared these in this detail before ever. Like this. Oh, that's so pretty too. These are pretty. I could have a whole museum full of pictures like this, and because I miss seeing them. I really, ooh, oh, you see how they're reacting? I miss seeing them. That's really pretty. It looks like, look at the vibrant color. It is amazing. Yes. Oh, that is so pretty. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you would come to see them. Yeah, it'd be beautiful. I went, somebody told me, you're weak. Someone had the audacity to say to me in the wee hours of the morning, you are weak. If I was weak, I wouldn't even be on this YouTube channel. A person who says you're weak is the weak person. Yeah, you're the weak person. Now let's look at this, you all. You're weak. All right. You go ahead and type that behind your keyboard. You're the ones behind the keyboard who ain't putting your face out there. That's what I got to say. Look at that. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, these would be pretty. They would be so pretty. Look at that. See, and if you're just tuning in, we're looking at our portfolio of In Search for Extraterrestrial Life, because it comes in many different forms, even microscopic. These little microbes. That's what the one photo looked like. That's what the one photo looked like before I started working it even more and more. And if we were to do this like that, you can see them in there. Look at, they're in there. They're inside. This is what's wild. How on earth can you have something, you're taking a picture of something, and embedded within the picture that you're taking, you have objects. You have objects embedded in the picture that you're taking. It's quite mind-boggling. It is. There's that ship again that showed up on NASA's product, and it really did. I don't know where. I know that I've got the NASA picture that has this. It's on the Red Sun, one of their red products. Where this object came out. It's probably in this phone somewhere, probably somewhere further down the line. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Welcome to the far side of life. Just welcome. Because we're going to examine this. This keeps me out of trouble, and it keeps you out of trouble. It keeps us out of trouble. See, it looks like they're traveling in this, whatever they are. Traveling, it's like the rainbow ships. It's like when you look up in the sky and you see a cloud that truly just manifests out of nowhere. Then now these were ships. These actually were ships that look at them. They came out. They came out of their dimension, their world that's right beside our world. You can see them right here. And if we were to do it in the invert, look at them. I'm sorry about this. Ooh, don't they look nice? They're so different than ours. Our airplanes and stuff. It'd be just like if you look at our airplanes up in the sky, and you would invert our airplanes. You would get, now only a few of them are really crisp because a few of them are out in the front further. The other ones back here, they're not as clear because they're still inside their other realm of existence. That's how you got to look at it. They're in their realm of existence. Now, if we were to do that, you can see it like that. But they're in their realm. But this is them. And it looks like cubes, like layers. Oh my gosh. That's mind-boggling, y'all. It's really mind-boggling. I mean, there was thousands of them, and then the inversion shows the solid material, which is metal. Yeah, it is solid. That's a good observation, Carol. Yeah. Now, I don't know what this was, but they were on the side. They're on the side of that object. We don't got sound again. Okay, now we got sound. How long are they going to continue doing that? How long was it out? Wow. I was saying there was people, thank you. There was people, they wanted proof when it was first started on Facebook, so I shared it. No, they just wanted to dismiss it, but the image was directly photographed. Directly photographed. You could see it was going 1.32 miles per hour when I got those pictures. So, yeah, all of that. Oh, Al, honey, that's like 2 minutes. That's okay. At least we had some pictures, right? Some pictures to look at. Yeah, this is what I looked like when I first started, just like that. That was the young Gina. Apple honey, it was our lens. Our lens was made after your name, Apple. Isn't that normal? The light source was unknown, whatever that stuff is. Unknown. Boom. See, we got it. We do got it. Oh, yeah. And this was my original attire right there. This right here. Now, this is beautiful. I would love, that would make a beautiful photo. Um, you have to ask yourself, how could these objects, these life forms, look at them. It's, they're there. They are there. There's big ones and there's small ones. But this particular one was documented on NASA's satellite imagery right there. Let me flip it around. Y'all just tuning in. This is the portfolio. This is a larger swath of it right here with the beautiful colors. Oh, can we zoom up on that? Can you clear that in? I wonder if they can clear it. Okay, thank you. We was wondering if you could make that clear for us so we could see it. I apologize for that, you all. Well, at least this right here is much more clearer than the black blob that the Air Force showed when they was flying, or the Navy, the little black blob. There was no identifiable features to it whatsoever. The aircraft that they were showing, not one single identifiable, just a blobby shape is what it was. One blob shape. And these, of course, I believe that these things can shapeshift into anything that they want also. Oh, this is another lovely picture right here. This is really pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? No, it's not, Gina. Well, you don't have a taste for good art. Look at that. With these colors, it's like, yes, you're just tuning in. We're looking at the search for extraterrestrial. This is where we left off. And we've just been trying to see what all was out there on these photos, because they haven't been looked at in quite a long, long time. They haven't. Look at this right here. How they can come out of the other dimension right there. Let me see if we can invert that to see a solid. Well, it doesn't show too well, but somewhat, and whatever. Let me see if I can get it. I can't really get it, y'all. Let me get this. Let me get that out of the one mode, because the one mode don't really do it no good. But they come out. They're stuck in there. They only come out when they want to come out. Let's just say that. Hello. We're looking at a portfolio, digital portfolio on my iPhone right here. These were my pictures. They still are my pictures that I documented, that I took pictures of. And they don't look like your ordinary pictures at all, of some type of a life form. And it truly is some type of life forms. Oh, look at that. Look like a small birthday cake that is all messed up. They do look like it. This is so cute. It's too cute. Oh no. Mm. Did it again. Did it again. Yeah, you're going to put them up like there, and you're going to be in life form like this. Got it? Right there. Yes. Tell you what, you all, this is wild. It's so wild. That's okay. Yes, we're back. We're going to try to stay back. Look at that. That's beautiful artwork. It is. Look at it. Let's see what else we got going. And I'm going to tell you, I was scared to share this. I was back then, because I thought, I don't even know what to say to people. I have no idea what I'm capturing when it came to this, because to me, my very first thought is it's some type of digital, some type of computer, some advanced civilizations. Some advanced civilization is robotic civilization. That's what it's like. Let me do this. You see how some of them are closer than the others. Let's look at I think the colors look a lot prettier. If you're just tuning in, hello. We're just over here going through the portfolio on this iPhone 8 and looking at those beautiful pictures that took me hours, hours, hours to work, hours. Lots of hours to work them. Just think of caterpillars. If you were to think of caterpillars, maybe you could think of these as like a caterpillar, like digital caterpillar robotic life form or something. Oh, you got to be nice on here. You do. You don't under. Oh, look how beautiful. Oh, wow. That looks really beautiful. I love the colors. Yes, a highly advanced civilization. Look how beautiful. They are really beautiful colors. Like that. Oh, they agree. Thank you. I believe that they can even communicate even after the picture has been taken. That's what I feel. They can communicate even after the picture is taken. It is. It reminds me of the rainbow ships. They really do. The rainbow ships. And they're right next to this great big gigantic orb. Look at the beautiful. Look how smooth it is. How beautiful, intricate looking it is. It truly is beautiful. We're in art class. We're studying extraterrestrial life. Is what we're studying. And there's no way I could do the pictures on here justice if I were to. There's no way I could bring them on my computer because it would literally try to reformat them in a digital form. Oh, is what it would do. It would reformat them in a digital form and they would lose their clarity and their originality, is what they would do. They are amazing. Oh, wow. Um, yeah, so you can see that. I do take a lot of pride in my work. I do. That's why I stuck around so long. I put a lot of hours in it and very, very dedicated. This is beautiful. They are very beautiful. Even though we got your little shadowy glare on it, Gina, I know it's fine. I would go to venture. I'd go as far to say that there is a part of me who feels that this life form, well, obviously, I believe that they're in our skies. I really do believe they're in our skies, in our clouds. They're out there. They're a part of our world. They are. They're very beautiful. Thank you. I can appreciate them for their beauty. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We are over here, and I just tried to make some really lovely pictures of them. Look at that. The two are outside the great big gigantic one. Like how this one has more bold of a color than that one, and that they're different shapes, but yet they're together, and they're right here by this great big gigantic. This might be a big mother orb, a big mother one, great big mother one, and then oh yes, right here you all look at that. It came from another dimension. With it came from another time and space also. Oh look, there's those the round the round balls on them. What if those round balls, the dark brown, they look like they were like brown heads and stuff. When we were showing some of the ships, they had some of these round things on them. And this was a long time ago. But they come from the other dimension. Yeah, that's right. What if it's more an advanced version of our higher selves? Well, um, I wouldn't say that it's not, because how do we know? We don't know. We really don't. See, look at that. That is wild. It is. That looks like a giant, um, Like, I don't know. Mm. It's able to connect itself. And obviously, if this right here wanted to join it, it could fit right on there and join it too. So it's like a collective also. But this particular one showed up on NASA's product. And there's its spot in the picture. That's where it was in the picture when it was taken. Like that. Just sitting there. And I'm sure they move around. They move around up there. They could even be considered a form of an angel, I guess. In a different shape or something. They could. I'm not going to say that they're not. If you're just tuning in, they are capping this live stream at around 110. This is what one of the photos looked like right here. Because I was able to work that part of the photo. So those images came from that part of the photo. Is where those images came from. I was able to move the lens to where I could see what was on this side over here. That's where they came from, the other side of the photo. Wow. That looks really neat. The colors are the colors the same type of colors that we have in the spectrum? I think it said yes, it is. Now ask yourself, what type, this has got to be an intelligent life form in order to be able to make the colors appear on this side and down there. And also, you would have to be intelligent to do that. You really would. You wouldn't be unintelligent. Now, you may not agree with what we're sharing here. That's fine. This is our portfolio of my work, and it's being shared, and you don't have to like it. You don't. Okay, now, okay, look at this. So this is this one. Let's see how, oh, okay, that's what you saw before were screenshots of these as they were next to that great big twirly orb-like thing right there. You can see the edges of it. Look at the edges of it. This was smooth. Oh, that one's it's like it was moving, is what it's like. It was moving around. Okay, those ones that we were looking up close, they were here and down there. So that was the whole entire screenshots, because I always would save the original, like where did I get the close-ups? That's where they appeared in the full-length photo. They appeared in those areas. Can you please focus for us? No, they don't want to. Thanks. It doesn't want to focus for us, you all. It doesn't. That was the photo. And when it's done like this, look how it looks. When you're able to, it makes it come alive. Look at that. It feels like it's alive. Looks like a baked crust on a pie is what it looks like. Baked crust on a pie. Oh, it wasn't that one. Which one was it? It was this one right here. It was so smooth. It's like smooth operator. Smooth operator. Yeah. And it's just so smooth. It's so smooth. A glowing egg. Yeah. Yeah, we can only see a small amount of the light spectrum. Yes. I don't even know how I did that. Well, hey, what if they're inside there too? It looks like they are. They make up the greater. They make up the greater part, is what I think. The greater part. You're just tuning in. Hello. Oh, we've been on here for 45 minutes. It seems like time is flying by. It really does. It's flying straight by. Here's one that is embedded inside there. Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of embedded. It is flying by so fast. But we're in this phone, and this is so many thousands of pictures in here, around 40 some odd thousand pictures and screenshots and things of that nature that are in here. See, look at it. 2 hours ago, Salem, Indiana. It's right there. It's my iPhone 8. You can't say that I didn't take them, because I took them. And 0.47 miles per hour. See, it has the edited date on the original live photo was 12/29 at 9:25. The date was taken was at 6:37 p.m. Right there. It's out there. I took it with my iPhone 8. This is my portfolio at 857 feet above sea level. Yeah. And the image was directly photographed. You can't say I don't have the exit data, because I got it. I do got it. Oh. I hope we're getting to that image on NASA's product. Oh, I think we are. Okay, there's the cubes. There's the cubes. Okay, I hope we're getting close, you all. You know how the black cubes show up on NASA's product? Spaceweatherlive.com. Okay. Oh, look at the side of this. Does this not remind us of perhaps the one area of the photo that we took that looked like it was in layers and layers and layers and layers? Does that not remind us of that? Except this is in the inverted mode. That kind of reminds me of that. It truly does. That was wild. Like, wow. That's another photo too. All of these right here are ships. All of them. I was trying different techniques to how could I bring them out more. Hello. They put a black cube in your park. Yeah. I am going to go. I've been on here quite a while. We're going on 50 some odd minutes. I don't like to be on here too long. I don't. But if I could find that one, if I could find the one where it would probably take me a long time to find that image, because it took a long time before I saw at NASA with that image of this particular one right here. See, and it also changed its colors too. Look at that. That image right there. Let me flip it around. I wish I had, if I could find it straight away on here, but I really don't think I can. We're going to have to come back. When we come back to those photos again, Another time we're going to get into a lot better photos than what we looked at, but I've got to stop at a point to where, and you see what? See, they literally came, the other dimension came right up to me, right there, just like that. I'm going to stop for now. I'm going to go back because I want to keep track of what I'm doing. I don't want to mess it up. So we can continue to look at the portfolio, which was, this is where we stopped off right there. Salem, Indiana. So I'm going to go. Y'all, this was fun. Take that, whoever tried to suck my energy out of me again and keep me from showing the portfolio, trying to make us think that there's only one life form on Earth that dominates, and it's the human. No, there's other life out there. So I'm going to go, and with that being said, oh, thank you. With that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. That's right, Al Honey. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments and stuff. Yeah, we're going to have to make a folder that says portfolio, digital portfolio. I got to name it something, but it's got to be a separate playlist. I think I will make that playlist tonight. I'm just going to label it my digital portfolio of extraterrestrial life or ships or something. It's got to have its own separate playlist. I'm going to go. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Love you. Good night.